anybody but a therapist, anybody but a psychologist. What made you make that step?
Man, she came to this little spot we used to be at. I used to be at, and something had happened that day, and I just didn't want to talk to nobody. And that was my first episode. I just told her to move. And it was a dark room. I didn't know it was a chair right there, and she fell. And
you know what? I like that. You can take away the kinda. How good was it?
You know me, I'll keep talking.
How does the playwright work for me? I feel like I gotta process. Hold on. I feel like
Whether they have, children or not, single parents or not, there's people out there that don't have children that still, have a world of things that they have going on.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to that next aspiring artist?
Yeah. So some advice that I would give is, I never in a million years would have thought.
All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Wingz ALWAYZ Making 100 CEOs, where we're going to shine the light on the journey, the grind, and the stories behind today's creators and entrepreneurs. Tonight, we've got a special guest in the building, a hip-hop artist representing Pine Bluff, Arkansas. He's a storyteller who's been putting work in and turning experiences into music for years. You've heard the tracks as Arkansas State of Mind. You've seen his new energy in Snatch It. And he's out pushing his sound and growth and his message with consistency. He's built a lane that mixes confidence, truth, and Southern blend, or Southern bread hustle. And tonight, we're diving deeper in the music, the mindset, and the journey of what's next. So help me welcome to the Wingz table, guys, Lil Squo. Lil Squo, welcome, brother.
man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. We glad to have you.
Man, appreciate it.
So, well, we want to know everything about you. We're going to introduce you to the world, and the world will get a chance to embrace who you are. So, we're going to start by just you telling us a little bit about Squo.
Well, I'm a father, musician, most high fearing. I don't want to call him just God, most high. But and music just holds me sacred, really. It's my peace. That's my peace. And when I found it, I just can't let it go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where you from?
I'm from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, small little town. They call it Crime Bluff now.
Crime Bluff.
Yeah, a stink city.
Okay. Where is Pine Bluff? Pine Bluff is
South of Little Rock.
Is it south of Little Rock? Okay. All right.
It's
So do you do a lot of traveling between Pine Bluff and Little Rock, or are you mostly based right there?
No, now I live in Memphis now. My dad still lives there. My mom's buried there, so I try to go back. You know what I mean? I went back there and spent time with my pops. I spent some months down there with him. Actually, had to just reground. You know what I mean?
Right.
Life be lifing sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
People be scared to say this, but life be lifing, man.
Yes. Yeah.
It seems like when people see you, sometimes they feel like you just everyday happy. You know what I mean? But they just don't understand life for everybody. You know what I mean? And when it seems like everything going right for somebody, something ain't going right. I mean, everything can be in order. You know what I mean? On the visual, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you still got something going on. Mm-hmm. You gotta take time. And I just had to take that time, and I'm glad I did though.
So let's go all the way back. Let's go back to your upbringing. Were you raised in a two-family home? Tell me about how you grew up.
Yeah, I was in a two-parent home for some of my life. Some black people, us, parents divorced, and you go with one parent or the other type. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think I made a good decision. You know what I mean? Because I'm here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what inspired you to become an artist and start making your music at a young age?
Man, passing time. I had to find something to do to get me out of trouble. So everybody on the bus, you know, they would beat on the seats. And it was like a few little guys that could rap at the time, probably about 2. And I like Twister, so I knew people in my city, they ain't listen to Twister. They ain't listen to Twister at all. So I found one of them songs, you know, don't nobody listen to, and I rap that every day.
Right.
And then they were like, man, I'm tired of hearing that, man. It's hard, but you keep saying the same thing. So, you know, it made me revisit, you know what I mean?
And you had to come up with something new.
Something new, and what's better than talking about yourself?
Right.
So instead of, you know, going to the life of crime or the life of uncertainty, you decided at a young age and had the motivation to say, okay, well, I'm going to do something better with my life and at least try to keep myself out of trouble.
Yeah, but it's crazy though, cause trouble gonna find you sometimes. You know what I mean? Trouble find you. Cause even when you try not to, you're gonna be around somebody that's doing something, or you're gonna get in a situation where you don't want to be the one to say nah. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They say it's peer pressure, but nah, it's just you. You know what I'm saying?
Because you make the ultimate
It's you pressure.
decision.
Yeah, you make the choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It take growth to even figure that out. Sometimes you gotta blame you sometimes.
So did you get in trouble?
Man, you know what's wild?
Mm-hmm.
I got caught one time, and the one time I got caught,
You didn't even do nothing.
I ain't do nothing to get Damn, man.
IV.
Right.
I promise, man. Like as adolescent, let's say that we're gonna go there. We staying in time frame on timeline. As an adolescent, I used to get into some stuff. Like I used to hang with the guys. Like we didn't got into fights. You know what I mean? We used to go get beers. You know what I'm saying? 40 ounces and split it between like 6 of us. Like, cause we had one partner that got a beer. You know what I'm saying? That one partner, he go up there, he get the beer, and we used to go to little parties. You know what I mean? And get in the little fights with the football team. You know what I mean? Never got caught. Man, I think I was 16, finna be 17. I had got a little girlfriend. Me and my partners, we had went and smoked. You know what I mean? That was the thing I used to do, smoke. I go to see my girlfriend. I'm chilling with her. I'm like, man, I'm finna go home. I get ready to go home. I see the police. They passing through. I'm like, dang, I don't know what's going on. Get on the bike, I ride to the house. I get down the street, dude stop me, like, man, y'all saw the police? I was like, yeah, I just saw them, they just went that way, what's going on? I said, man, I don't know, they were looking for Lil Woo. Like, oh, they went through the wood. Oh, okay. I'm finna get on the bike and go ahead and keep going. They come from both sides of the street. Shoot. Come here. What? Who, me? What I do? Come here. I'm thinking my homeboy finna save me.
Right.
You know I just rolled up. You know he ain't say nothing. So they jacked me up. And I was on my way home for a reason, you feel me? I know what time mama come home.
Right.
You hear me? So, trying to meet mama. So, I'm jacked up by the police. And so, I don't know what he do. Mama pull in the driveway. I ain't even done nothing.
Right.
Man, I get in trouble. They write us a citation. She was like, hey, we know you, my mama was a banker, you know what I'm saying? She knew everybody, you know what I mean? So, gave a little citation. When hit me out the side of my head, you know, the era. So, you know what I mean? Go to the room, oh, man, yeah, you ain't going nowhere, school. She saying that all the way in front of the police. I'm like, oh yeah, she just showing that. I go up and, where you been? I didn't do nothing. He like, ain't do nothing, no problem. And crazy thing is, man, I needed that though in that time.
Yes.
Man, all my partners started wilding out. I got partners don't even look like they my age, you know what I'm saying? But man, I went to court and the judge just knew my mama.
Right.
Man, you got a good mama right there, man. She worked every day. She worked 2 jobs for a long time. Used to be a bartender. You know what I mean? And he gave me an option. He said, you wanna go to boot camp or boot camp?
Which one did you choose?
Right.
I went to boot camp.
Right.
I got known. So it was a split option. I had to go to boot camp that summer before my senior year, and then after I graduate, go in.
Mm-hmm.
So my mama, she, you know what I'm saying? She was like, you get the grade, you come home and you give me what I want as far as grades, but you show me everything, but I know it's something you sneaky, it's something about you, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I've been going through stuff, you know what I mean?
So do you think that impacted you as far as feeling pressure from just not your friends, but from your parents, society? Because, you know, as a young black man at the time, or brown man at the time, y'all have a lot of pressure on y'all, right? And did it like shape your decision making on how you thought, like your thought process and everything? Did it change that interaction? Did it change it?
Nah, not really. Cause my change really happened cause my mama, like, you know, you got your grandma. Like when I lost her, that's really what changed me. You know what I mean? I was a church boy. You know what I mean? I was in the choir. You had to be at church Sunday to Sunday.
Right.
But when she passed, man, I got lost in the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my mama was dealing with her loss. You know what I'm saying? And she was trying to figure it out. And she didn't know I was too.
Right. So when did the life and the music merge? When did you feel your song in your life?
Man, it's wild. In school, like I say, we was on the school bus. Mm-hmm. When I started telling my story though, people started listening because everybody else wasn't talking about nothing. I talked about what we was seeing.
Right.
I was putting it in word form. So people liked it. I didn't sound like nobody. So I carried that weight. And look, when I got in that trouble, my path shifted. You know what I mean? I couldn't do music in the army. So I went overseas. Had most stuff to talk about, you know what I mean? Life experiences. I got back home. I went to my commander like, hey, I can't do this no more, man. I gotta go home. Like, I need to see my people.
Right.
I ain't seen them. And man, he granted me reserves. And I went to the reserves and went to the streets, man.
Right. Right.
I needed some danger, bro. It kind of had me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then nobody knows because like I was so quiet. I ain't talked to nobody. It took me, that was 2004 I came home. I ain't started going to therapy until 2006. My kid's mama, she took me.
I was gonna say what pushed you to therapy because a lot of our culture and a lot of black people don't feel like they need to talk to anybody. They feel like they can figure it out, or they can talk to a friend, or they can talk to a preacher, or they can talk to the local pastor, or anybody but a therapist, anybody but a psychologist. What made you make that step?
Man, she came to this little spot I used to be at, and something had happened that day, and I just didn't want to talk to nobody. Mm-hmm. and that was my first episode. I just told her to move. And it was a dark room. I didn't know it was a chair right there, and she fell. And
let's do this. Let's focus on the music side of everything. As far as the snatching and stuff, what's coming out and stuff.
Oh,
no.
We get that.
We
We get
that.
that.
Okay.
We got to
I
build.
thought it was kind of.
Oh no, we got to build it
No.
up.
Okay, sorry,
You know?
y'all.
No,
You're okay.
nah, it was, but
You're okay.
no, I needed that though.
Okay.
Cause
Nah.
that's gonna be your motivation behind
I
We
who
mean,
warned,
you
we
are.
asked you at the before we
Behind-
even started
Oh
recording.
no, you're good.
No, you're good.
well,
We have a
I
way.
know we're on the time, so I
Kinda,
just
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want- okay.
We have a
Very
way.
good.
We have a way of bringing that out of you, but
Okay.
but the audience appreciates that. The people want to know you on a personal level because we know everybody on a surface level, and when you know somebody on a personal level, you understand their music just a little bit better, and you respect who they are a lot more.
Oh, it's,
So that's kind of why we on that road.
oh no. It's in my music though.
Oh yeah.
How do you pick and choose what stories and emotions you put into your music and put out there?
I don't. That's my therapy. What I can't say out loud, I say it on wax.
Words.
so is that something that your therapist introduced to you
No,
as far as a unraw release?
this is what my therapist introduced to me, right? I don't rock jewelry. I'm not a jewelry person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not materialistic. But I wear bands. This is my snapback. You know what I mean? My snapback.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what they told me to find something. And they kept on doing this. And when they kept doing that, I was like, man, that ain't doing nothing for me. I need something that's gonna make me snap back.
Right.
And the lady gave me one of these bands. I said, this ain't gonna do nothing.
Another source of pain
There you
to
go.
kind of.
Yeah, like, hold on. Okay, cool.
Kind of help. How some people get like ink therapy and stuff to deal with pain.
Yeah. It just let me know like something real. You know what I'm saying?
Pain to power.
Yeah.
Pain to power. Absolutely.
What is your biggest achievement?
My kids. Man, that's my biggest everything. Like, I was always told I'd never have them. You know what I'm saying? So when I had them, like, they're my trophies. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Absolutely.
So they're basically like your, I think they call miracle babies when you told you can't have them
Couldn't
until
have
you
them.
have them.
Yeah. Man, God, man. Most I, He gave it to me when I needed it most. You know what I'm saying? Both of them.
So what are some of the lessons that you've learned throughout your life as far as personal and on the music side?
Dang, they go hand in hand. Life and music is not easy. If you want it, you gotta get it.
So is that a message that you would give to someone that's coming up and struggling with some of the things that you struggle with as a young person and as an adult, as far as like parents splitting up and things like that? Is that something that you would want to give them advice on, like to give them some type of encouragement?
You gotta find you first. Like when I used to have these talks with my daughter a lot, and on dating. But when she was 16, we were riding, and I told her, "Do you understand why Daddy told you not to date? I wanted you to understand who you were first before you introduce other people to influence who you are." So like that's how I live life now. Like I found me. Like when you go through situations, you never know how much something you went through changed you. So sometimes you gotta center and think about self first. Find self. Find who you are, where you are. Like you gotta locate. and then you can find out which direction you need to be in. You know what I'm saying? That's life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I tell my daughter the same thing, like, don't introduce something until you understand who you are and what you are and which way you want to go.
Right.
Because when they introduce, they might take you in a direction that's not your path.
Right. So let's talk about artist frame of mind. That song. Or what's the message you hope?
Look, I'm throwing money in the ass, coming down like snowflakes. Smoking on some purple, you niggas just half-baked. See, I make money, you niggas just make mistakes. I fuck with real niggas, your whole fucking clique fake. My clique is lions, tigers, bears, my clique is straight. I keep a Pyrex and a hanger when I whip this cake. Yeah, I'm a chef, boy, with this hard D. Come to the register and order up this ham and cheese. James Harden from the hip when I shoot the 3. H snub nose, nigga, yeah, RP. No evidence shells, nigga, I tuck those. All I leave is cold cases and John Doe's. Sliding through the city like I love my city nights. Roaring.
You know, people take away.
You got 365 days in a year.
Okay.
You're gonna go through a lot. You're gonna see some hot summers and some cold winters. Those things are promised. But you get 24 hours and 7 days in a week. What you gonna do with it? You gonna hustle or you gonna sit? That's it.
Nice. Nice. So with your single, Snatch It, you know, what made you choose that thing? You know, was it from a personal journey? What was that influence? What's behind Snatch It?
Man, crazy, kind of funny story. I was just sitting up in my living room, and first it started out as, ooh, I needed a concept. And Hokey Pokey pulled up in my head. Do the Hokey Pokey dance. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, that was just, I need a dance song, I guess. Then I was like, well, dang, I started listening to music. I'm like, dang, every dance song where they telling a woman to do something, they calling out a name. All right, I want to try to do a dance song without calling a woman out her name. And I want her to take control. I want to guide her a little bit because, you know, I do these little poses and little talks with women, and they always say they want a man to tell them what they want.
Girl, I love the way you bounce, 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 bounce. I love the way you bounce, slow it down, babe. Yeah. She ain't shy, she a savage, yes, she knows just what to do. She got that motion, got that balance, got me locked in front of you. Little waist, thick thighs, yeah, she work it like a pro. Throw it back, no hesitation, she ain't scared to let it go. She say, Squo, boy, you pressure, you don't play, you keep it real. I say, baby, grab this wheel, let's take a ride, let's make a deal. Private party, VIP, yeah, that's what she wanna stay. She ain't leaving till the sun, boy, she known to misbehave. We don't need no cameras, baby, this right here ain't for no show. But the way you grab it, baby, I'm about to throw some more. Round of applause, make it clap, girl, I like the way you move. Keep it going, don't stop, girl, I love the way you do it. Grab it, throw it, flip it, yeah, girl, make it bounce. Hands on your knees, baby, show me what it's about. Slow it down, speed it up, turn around and back. It ain't no capping in my section, girl, I love it when you snatch it. Grab it, throw it, flip it, yeah, girl, make it bounce. Hands on your knees, yeah, show me what it's about. Slow it down, speed it up, turn around and back. It ain't no capping in my section, girl, I love it when you snatch it. Grab it, throw it, flip it, yeah, girl, make it bounce. Hands on your knees, yeah, show me what it's about. Slow it down, speed it up, turn around and back. It ain't no capping in my section, girl, I love it when you snatch it. She got handles like a point guard, boy, you knowin' she can dribble. I can throw a play away, but she would never double dribble. She say, Squo, I like the vibe, you be talking what I like. I say, baby, that's a bet, I see you be moving right. No distraction, jet action, she gon' set the city off. Got them haters out here stressing, she don't care, she taking off. Took her by the wrist and whisper, baby, go and make it clap. She said smiling, then she did it, now we locked in, that's a fact. We don't need no cameras, baby, this right here ain't for the show. And the way you grab that thing, I'm about to throw some more. Round of applause, make it clap, baby, yeah, that's the move. Keep it going, don't stop, yeah, I like the way you do it. Grab it, throw it, flip it, yeah, girl, make it bounce. on your knees, baby, show me what it's about. Slow it down, speed it up, turn around now and back. It ain't no capping in my section, girl, I love it when you snatch it. Grab it, throw it, flip it, yeah, girl, make it bounce. Hands on your knees, yeah, show me what it's about. Slow it down, speed it up, turn around now and back. It ain't no capping in my section, girl, I love it when you snatch it. Grab it, throw it, flip it, yeah, girl, make it bounce. Hands on your knees, yeah, show me what it's about. Slow it down, speed it up, turn around now and back. It ain't no capping in my section, girl, I love it when you snatch it. Girl, I love it when you snatch it, snatch it. Girl, I love it when you snatch it, slow it down, back, yeah.
Want to see at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you want. So, okay. Let me give you the power, but you hearing it from a man, so I'm giving you what you want. So I said, okay. Now I gotta give you something that I don't want. I don't like auto-tune. And I don't want to sing. Okay, that's what this song gonna be on. And I wanted to capture it in. I went in my room, I went and took me a shower, I went and put on my favorite boxers, went in the studio, and put on the headphones, and I started singing. My cousin told me that he said, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna get the best song of your life in some boxes in the studio at your house.
Right.
Well, we most definitely appreciate you trying to think outside of the box.
Very outside the box.
Outside the box and giving inspiration and motivation to maybe other artists to do the same, to not belittle and downgrade women. Even though women ourselves, we are the biggest hypocrites and do it ourselves. But you took it as a challenge to try to change the direction of how not only as women portray themselves and see themselves and speak to themselves in music, but also men.
Exactly.
So we appreciate you for that. And I mean, are you looking to expand on that?
Yeah, I want to challenge other artists to do the same thing. One time.
At
Just
least
once.
once?
Just
This
one
is at least
time.
one.
So are you planning on doing it again? Is what I'm asking.
What do you mean? A snatcher part two? Probably 2, 3, maybe. Nah, let me stop. Now I took another one of my songs. It's called Cocoa Butter though.
I like cocoa butter.
But that was my challenge to myself. I wanted to have a conversation with a woman without calling out her name.
Right.
And really talking to her. Like what they say, men don't know how to talk to women no more. Cut on cocoa butter. I'm gonna talk for you.
Right. So on that level, when you start a song, what's your process? Are you looking to do a beat that you like and then you put the the words of the beat? Or are you looking for a certain vibe? Kind of walk me through your process.
No. Normally my process is I get a beat, I turn it on, and I close my eyes and I see what I see. Mm-hmm. Like I want to be visual. I might not have the budget every time for every song to have a video. Mm-hmm. So how else can I be visual? These words I'm saying.
Right.
This beat gonna go ahead and make you move. I'm finna make you hear what I'm saying. I want you to stop. That's what I want. I want you to stop and hear me. I want you to say, dang, girl, let me play that back. Hold on, because he ain't say that. He said something. He couldn't have said that to me. Because I was feeling like that. Like, that's how I want all my songs to be. So I visually take you through that. Like, my words, it seemed like in my head, they jumping down in place. it's telling me visually. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the actions. I'm walking down this path with you. So when you hear that song, I want you to be like, dang, I really see this. Cause I'm telling you real life stories. Right. I say, if it's about some real stuff, it's real life. If it's just fun and games, oh, that's when I'm just playing around. That's the little 80% that ain't real. Because it's playing, it's for play. You want some extravagant stuff? Okay, I'm gonna talk some extravagant stuff. I done seen a lot of extravagant stuff.
Right.
But that's not for me. I give you what you want though.
Right.
I'm a Pisces.
So let's talk about Oklahoma City basketball, okay? and I'm going in a certain direction.
Mm-hmm.
When we went to the playoffs, you know, the rest of the country got uninterested because they said that's a small market. Who cares about Oklahoma City basketball? You know, when these guys won the championship, it was one of those things that was forced. They had to say it over and over again. Who are the champions? Oklahoma City. Who are they playing next? They're playing the champions. Although we are a small market, we had to be recognized. So coming from a small market like Arkansas, what have you done and what are you doing to get that recognition so that large markets say, who's Squo?
I told you 5 years ago I got on social media. I didn't want Arkansas.
Right.
I lived in Arkansas.
Right.
I already fished over here. So when I got into the music, I wanted to cast it out to the world. So that's what I did. When I put it on platform, who getting it? The world is available to it. So all I gotta let them know is it's out there, right? So I gotta put it in their ears. Hey yo, hey, you heard Lil Squo? I started talking in third person, like literally.
Right.
Man, I can't give you that one right there. 'Cause I was just about to put out something. Hey, it's gonna be supposed to call my phone. Hey, I was talking to you the whole time. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, you was talking to me. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry, bro. But sometimes you gotta talk to yourself in third person, but you also gotta talk to people that's talking to you in business in third person. Because they're not talking to you, they're talking to your business. You know what I'm saying? So when you're speaking about your business, like you talk to it in third person. Man, Lil Squo is great. Man, he produces great music. I think he'll be great on your platform. So that's how I learned how to market myself. You know what I'm saying? Talk about myself. Because in my mind, I felt like when I see you in person, I couldn't tell you like, hey man, you know I do music. Because I felt like they were bragging.
Right.
But on social media, oh man, this is Lex Luthor. I'm broadcasting to you live. It's a great artist. You probably ain't even seen. He fly. I'll get out. He may be better than Akeem Ali. I'm telling you might need to get on. His name is Lilsquo. Lil Squo. Have you ever heard of him? You need to tap in. I'm telling you now. Yeah, you just do things like that. Broadcast. Right. And tell the world. Good. And sooner or later, somebody gonna say, man, let me go check out who the hell this Lil Squo is. That's how I got my first fan. Good. I had a dude in Germany email me, hey, I just saw this song, Arkansas Frame of Mind. How can I play it in my barbershop? Oh, play it. Play that. Repeat. Started getting plays in Germany. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just because I talked about it. I went live one time. Now that's how I talk to my fans now. I go on TikTok. Right. I go on TikTok live. I might talk a little crazy or something. I'm gonna tell y'all now, don't come over there. It might get a little messy sometimes, but you get to see the real me. You know what I'm saying? I like to be myself, goofy, have fun, and I let y'all do whatever you're gonna do around me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because that's what the world is. The world is chaos. So I sit here and I listen to everything. It might be in a song. Right. You know
so, grown man energy. Let's talk about grown man energy. What does that mean to you? And how do you bring that to the stage and your stage presence?
I'm a man first, man. I don't need the jewelry. The jewelry didn't make me. I make every outfit I put on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When I put it on, a man put his pants on, right? One leg at a time. Put his shoes on, 1 foot at a time. And I gotta stand and put 1 foot in front of the other. So when I go on that stage, that's what I want. I want everybody to feel me. You know what I mean? Right. I know what I'm finna say is gonna have some power and some weight. So I want to have that presence. I'm a king.
All right.
So you basically want to have the impact kind of like NWA had when they first came out.
Yeah. Fuck how you feel. I'm me, authentically. And I want the world to hear it. Fuck the police, because they don't like us. I got a song called Air It Out. You know what I mean? I understand if I'm copping nicks, but I'm just trying to take a stand and take a kneeling like I'm capping it. I'm just trying to air it out. You know what I mean? I had a dream like Martin Luther. I had a dream like Martin Luther on Malcolm X. I'm Huey Newton, boy, I die about my respect. I'm Kevin Gates, I'm really real, I really will. Stand for mine, ready to die like I'm Emmett Till. Amazing still, how freedom feels like slavery still. Not a house nigga, but I'm still out here in the field. You know what I mean? I really talk that talk.
Yes.
I'm really talking about stuff that we really going through. You know what I mean? We matter. They didn't care about us. They didn't care about us then. I went through a timeline right there in a little quick second.
Yes.
It ain't just started just today. It's been going on. So now we understand it. What we gonna do about it? We can't just keep on saying, oh, they did that right there. Okay, we need to stand up on it then. Quit talking about it for a minute and then say we gotta go to work. Let's create our own jobs. We gotta go to work.
I think you the only artist we had that spit a bar without us actually asking you to spit one. I am impressed.
Well, it's like, you know, if you think about the way society is, it's like a rat race. But then it's also like from school, from the elementary on, it's like they teach us, you don't think about nothing. You need to be mindless and you need to just, here, we're going to give you 40. Think about it. The kids go to school 40 hours a week. You go to work 40 hours a week. So then, I mean, so it's even,
Train process.
They train you, and we have to get out of that mindset of this is all that we can do. Because if you think about how they talk in the classroom, they teach our kids what? Hey, go work for somebody else. And if you try to be creative, like how artists are all creative, right? They shut it down, right?
Instantly.
They shut it down because you're not doing what they want you to do, and you're going against the masses.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that make you feel? In as far as like with your parenting and just inspiring other people to not just flow with the system and be a mindless beast.
Man, I've been like that with my kids. Like, I'm an open book with my kids. Like, my son called me dude. My daughter called me cuz. My daughter called me cuz. Like, yo, like, I'm for real. I did that to try to break down, like a barrier for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, man, dude, let me tell you, like, we talk anime. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was a kid.
It makes you more approachable.
I ain't had nobody to talk to. I ain't had nobody to talk to about nothing I was going through. Didn't nobody want to hear it. So I'm approachable for my kids. Whatever they want to talk about, I ain't finna judge you about it or none of that. We're going to talk about it. We're going to come to a resolution. I want to see what your thought process is. Mm. I want to see how you thinking about it. And I'm going to tell you after you tell me. Because I want to have your understanding so I can tell you, okay, well, look, all right, you was right about this part. Mm-hmm. But look, when you got here, it's kind of how you messed up. All right? Now, I know you probably thought you was doing the right thing. Like, I try to have that attitude with them because I didn't have it. And, like, that's what made me go do this crazy stuff I was doing. Right. But I ain't had nobody to talk to. Right. So I want all parents to be like that.
You want to be that person.
Yeah.
So, do you ever get any negative feedback on your parenting style?
Man, sometimes. Some people tell me I believe anything my kids say. I said, I gotta believe them.
Who else can do it?
Yeah, who was there?
Mm-hmm.
Was you there? Oh, okay. So how you gonna tell them what they saw? Yes. First off, we're gonna talk about it. They know we're gonna be able to talk through it, because I don't want you to have a misunderstanding on life. I might not be here every day. Life's short. Life's short. You know what I'm saying? So I need to leave you with something.
Right.
Yeah.
I can leave you with a house. I can leave you with money.
You can't leave with the house no more.
I can't leave. Who?
You can't leave. The new laws that they're creating,
Who?
they're trying to pack.
They taking out trust.
You got trust. So
Okay.
Okay, well, you ahead of the game.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Listen, they don't tell us that.
A lot of us as copper people, we don't have trust. We don't have wills. We don't.
They don't know that we can put our houses in trust.
We don't have life insurance, and look. If y'all want to change something, but a lot of us don't.
See, that might be why I'm changing the whole game.
And if you really want to change something, hit them in their pockets. If every black person get a life insurance policy and they know I'm gonna have to pay out millions of dollars every time I kill one of y'all, they gonna be like, well, hold up, wait a minute now, y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to fix this.
You hear me?
I need y'all to fix it because now we shelling out too much money.
So what I'm hearing is 40 hours a week. Sounds like a new song. 40 hours a week. I'm hearing.
It might be on Success.
Yeah. So, tell me about your favorite song. What's in your heart that's one of your favorites?
Man, my favorite song was my mama's favorite song of mine, Angel He Sent. And what's wild is I've been contemplating finishing it.
Okay.
It's out. It's just one verse though. It's basically telling my life as a kid, man, how I grew up. My grandma, I was talking about my grandma, which was her mom, in that song. And it was her favorite song. She was like, now, I love this song, but you know what? It ain't finished. And the wild thing is, man, I lost my mama in 2022.
Okay.
Man,
Sorry to hear that.
boy, I wrote a verse all about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just to fill in until Angel Sent finish. And it's about her. And like I let like telling her like we ain't finished yet. You know what I mean? And it's just hard to actually put it down. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the only thing. That's the only one. I've been fighting it too. After 3 years. I wrote it in 15 minutes.
Right.
Okay.
So the song is basically like about your village. Like first it was your grandma, now it's your mom, and then it'll probably be your dad, probably, or
Boy.
whoever next.
Yeah, man. I think that's why I didn't finish it. Cause like I done lost a lot, and that was that moment. That was that moment right then. Like when I wrote that, when I really just was at that point, cause I was on my high, but I was still in my low. You know what I mean? And I don't think people be understanding that. Like people be in their highs, in life, but emotionally be at their lows.
Right.
So do you ever think about maybe adding some verses about your legacy, like your children and stuff in there, and then that might make it complete because you'll have the legacy before them, then you have you, and then you'll have them. And then it'll be a complete story because now it's not just about your legacy.
You know what?
It's about
you making up the last song.
Right. We over here writing music.
Don't even know it.
well, it's because it's connecting it all together because it's all a full cycle, right? So you wrote about your grandmother, right? Your mama was the legacy from your grandmother. And then you the legacy from your mama, and your kids the legacy from you, and so forth and so on. And that's something that you can leave behind that still tells your family history, gives something about your family, and it can impact your family and others.
Fact.
Instead of just trying to do it separately about, oh, well, this one. Just add it all together because y'all all are one.
Get it off my chest.
Yeah, y'all all are one. It's all combined.
Y'all get ready for Can I Vent?
So, if you can go back in time, let's just go back to your first song that you ever released. And if you're standing there in the studio with yourself, right before you released this first song, what would you do different?
Oh. The very first song?
Yeah. What advice would you give? You're sitting right there talking to yourself. You have the power. You have that 20/20. What advice would you give yourself sitting there about to release your first project?
Man, I would have told myself to go in that room next door and told Bankroll to go ahead and drop that earth for me real quick. That was one of my partners. You know what I mean? Like, that was my partner brother. You know what I mean? And I knew him. And like we shook hands and everything, but my pride too big. And I knew he would have did all right there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But their pride. I could have told him to do that right there.
Right.
And that one song probably would have did something different.
Right.
Cause it would have put me in a different headspace. And in the beginning, I did a lot of music solo, like all my own thought process, my own energy. And I just found out like doing features for other people, and the energy be different.
Yes.
Like I done found different little layers of myself. You know what I mean? Just doing features with other people, just having that energy exchange with people. You know what I mean? You need that sometimes. Like I'm always in the studio by myself. When I go in the major studio, I'm by myself. I like that, but when I first started going out there with other people, it was different.
Right.
It's kind of like going on stage all over again. Yeah.
Is there any other artists that you're wanting to collab with that you haven't?
Ooh, that I haven't yet. I'm gonna tell my dog Mike, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, release that joint for me. It's a little joke we be telling each other, man. I ain't did a song with him, and we still ain't did nothing with it. But the only person I probably would say that I want to do a song with, man, I want to do a song with Michael Jackson.
Oh man.
Real
if
talk.
only you could have made that happen.
You can
So
still
I'm
make
gonna
it
go.
happen. That's the one thing about music and technology. It lives on forever.
Yeah.
It's when you put it out there and when you give it to the world, it's no longer yours. A lot of artists don't realize that. Once it's out in the atmosphere, it's for me to interpret how I want to interpret. She's going to interpret it a different way.
Yeah.
You may have meant it one way. She's going to get something else out of it. And that's what music is. That's what art is. That's why it's so beautiful. That's why it resonates in so many layers.
Right.
And it's important what you do. And when you put that message out, you know, that's something that lives on forever.
Fact.
And you can work with any artist, you know, forever.
Fact.
So
Are there any Oklahoma artists you willing to collab with?
Anybody that's really ready to put some boots on the ground?
Does he have a song called Boots on the Ground?
No. But
Not
I just
yet.
know a lot of people been saying boots on the ground lately.
No, I'm just saying like,
So,
like
Well, I'm saying not yet.
No. But I mean like ready to do the groundwork. Like cause this, like I said, it's the business. Like I work with anybody that's really for real about this.
Right.
Like I don't want nobody to be playing about it. I don't want to be in your homeboy car.
right.
You know what I mean? That's all. I don't want to be in your homeboy car. I wanted to go somewhere because I wanted to touch somebody. So I'm trying to put my imprint. So I'm working with everybody that want to put an imprint too.
So where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 5 years?
2 to 5. In the next 2 years, probably hopefully on some tours. In the next 3 years, hopefully not on some tours, behind the desk doing some A&Ring or something like that, writing for some people, man. Like I love music.
Don't forget to get your credits.
Hmm?
Don't forget to get your credits.
Oh no, for sure, I'm gonna do that. Hey, look, I'm getting them writer credits off top, and I want the masters too. You hear me? I want them points on the back end. You hear me? But no, I really want to get on the back end of it. Like that's one thing about music. I love it, but I never wanted to just be the catalyst in the front side. But to get to where I wanted to be at, I had to put myself in the front. Ain't nobody gonna believe that you do something unless you do it, right?
Right.
How can you tell somebody, hey, I can show you how to make $1 million? What was yours at?
Right.
What was your $1 million at? I ain't seen your $1 million yet, but you can show me how to get to $1 million. You can show me how to make 300 turn into 3,000 overnight in 24 hours, but you ain't got a million. Yeah. So to show people that I really can write, I really can do, I did. I write for women. I write for men.
Right.
I write about whatever you want it to be about. Like I had to challenge myself and what they say, 10,000 hours. I'm trying to put my 10,000 hours in my craft. I'm trying to master it.
So where would you say your music falls, genre-wise? You know, you have drill out there right now, which is a dangerous rap game to be in. You have
Grown man.
grown man. Okay,
That's the genre. It's the new genre.
that's the new genre.
Grown man.
Okay.
We ain't drilling. I ain't spending no block unless you mess with my kids. I'm protect mine.
Right.
That's what I'm spending on. I'm standing on business. If you do something to my kid's mother, I'm standing on business. Why? Because they gonna be the witnesses, right? So I gotta be there. I gotta be their protector. I gotta show them. You know what I mean? That's it. I gotta be a man. So my music don't reflect that. I don't. If I'm telling you I'm finna do, you did something to me.
Right.
It's an eye for eye.
As an artist, how do you feel about the artists most of us grew up on, like Mary J, Missy Elliott, just now getting their stars and flowers now versus back when they was like doing tours and everything?
Man,
And are you willing to, not willing, but do you think you will get your own star, plat and stuff?
that ain't never been my goal. That ain't what I've been achieving for. Man, I'm just trying to touch somebody, help somebody do something. That's what I do it for. The plaques, it'll come when it's supposed to. You know, if it's in God's plan, that's when it's gonna happen. I'm focused on something else. I'm just showing my kids, you know what I mean? Everything. Oh, Daddy, I don't feel like I can. Well, you know, they told your daddy he couldn't. It couldn't. Everything they told me I couldn't do, I did it. Man, they told me I was gonna go to jail in the military. I ain't go to jail in the military. You know what I mean? They told me I wasn't gonna make it in the military. I made it through.
Right.
Did my whole country.
Right.
I'm a vet, disabled. I served overseas. They told me I couldn't do none of that. They told me I wasn't gonna see 40. They told me I wasn't gonna see 25. They told me I wasn't gonna see 30. They told me I wasn't gonna have kids. They told me I wouldn't have my own business.
Against
I had
all
to.
odds. Against all odds.
You can tell me what you want to, man, but you know it's somebody greater.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, if you don't believe in yourself, then who else will?
There's gonna be somebody that know you better than you.
So Lil Squo, you got the whole world looking at you. You got the whole world watching you right now. If you look in that camera and you got something to say to them, what would it be? I want you to
Man,
tell
believe in you and love you first. Believe in you and love you first. Cause those two things right there gonna carry you through it all. Cause when you believe in you, you gonna push you. And when you love you, you gonna protect you. So believe in you and love yourself. You know what I mean? Everything else gonna fall in place, I promise you.
So where can your fans reach you at?
My name, Lilsquo. Lil Squo. You can Google it. Wherever you at, that's where I'm at. You on Spotify, you on YouTube, you on Apple, you on Deezer, wherever you at. If you on JPay, I'm finna get in on JPay soon. I'm working on it. When I figure it out, I'm sending y'all music behind the wall. Y'all heard they got Lil Wayne back there, so I'm working out the plug. When I get it, wherever you at, I'm trying to get it to you. I'm trying to be there. You know what I mean?
Right.
In your ear. Cause I know you're going through something. And I know I've been through something that you probably went through and wasn't nobody listening to you. So now you can listen to me tell somebody about it.
Is it the same with social media?
Same with social media. I'm Lil Squo everywhere.
So let's talk about Lil Squo, because I think we skipped right over that. Where did Lil Squo? Let's tell us what the genesis of Lil Squo.
Man, the genesis of Lil Squo was when I came back from my wreck and I got back home. I used to be called Lil Rick. And it was something else. It was something, I forgot the other name. But I remember Lil Rick. But it was 2 guys in the city calling themselves that because I had built up a little buzz on before I left. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Give me my roses while I'm here. Don't wait till I up and disappear, oh no. Ahead of my time and it's clear. You still ain't noticed the dime in the gym, oh no. I put my heart in it, better know that. The passion I have in every moment. This ain't for sure, y'all. I get my all to the last one falls. Roses. I had 20/20 vision, but 2020 start fucking me. I stayed down to come up, round all of this fuckery. 2020 showed me one thing, and it's luckily the real ones that's in my corner that really fuck with me. Show me all them clowns, 2 niggas that come and fuck with me. Trying to see what's up with me, really they came to leech on me. Stayed on my hands and my knees nightly for victory. Turned on the news and saw reruns of this history. COVID-19, the Spanish flu, same shit to me. Now we isolating ourselves.
I had to think of a name, and when I went back to the old neighborhood, everybody was still calling me Lil Squo. Right. But my brother's name was Squo Lee. So, everybody like, man, what over Lil Squo? So I said, you know what? I bet ain't nobody steal that. Ain't nobody gonna ever think about that. And it stuck. And ain't nobody stole that. Hey, some people came close, real close. SKOO. I don't know who you is, but hey, I'm looking for you, bro.
So let's talk about what's our recent singles that you're putting out right now? What are we?
We're looking at Snatch It right now.
Snatch It, okay.
That's buzzing right now.
Okay.
That's what we're pushing right now. That's where I want the women to take charge and take control, hit the dance floor. You can go out there with your girls, your homegirls. You ain't gotta call yourself out the name all the time. That's what this song is. You know what I mean? I'm bringing you some positive energy. Like it used to be back in the day. I want you to go to the club and sweat your weave out. You know what I mean? Like go back to that day where you really were dancing like with like y'all. Yeah, I don't know if y'all was out in the club then, but women used to be sweaty when they left out the club. I'm talking about sweat, mascara everywhere. I'm just telling you. And you know what I mean? I want to bring that fun back. Like I don't think people even going out to the club because they scared. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too dangerous to go out to the club. I want to bring that energy back, you know what I mean? Right. I want to bring that type of music back in the club and not just in the old folk club, you know what I mean? Right. You ain't got to be just 25 and up, 30 and up just to have fun. Like, everybody should have a chance to have that energy and have a good time. Life need to be good life.
Right. Right, absolutely.
Very interesting.
Sound like you was going somewhere else with that.
It is. So, that just reminds me of how he was like back in the day, how the music has changed so much, you know. Like, I mean, I like old school. I really don't listen to the music now, but because it has no message. It has no.
Ain't talking about nothing.
Everybody just talking about the same thing. What? Just different sound bites.
Oh man, I call my daughter when I hear certain songs. I be like, baby, you heard that? That I am not listening to that. Cause like I taught her to like break music down, like listen to what they talking about. And like, they ain't talking about nothing. Right. I didn't listen to songs and I had to rewind like, what he just said? Right. It's a dude that went viral talking about he wish he could get his homeboy out of jail so he can get topped off from. I'm like, hold on, wait, you said what?
Oh my goodness.
No. Wait.
We're in an age where things like that draw more attention. Mm-hmm. The negative draws more attention than the positive. You know, that's why, you know, you wonder how really talking about drill rap, because we touched on that a little bit. Mm-hmm. I have a 5-year-old and he loves drill rap. Where did a 5-year-old get the mindset? It's the music, it's the art form. I have to tell him, these guys aren't good guys. You may like the music, but the guys aren't good guys. They're not the people to look up to, right. You know. And you have to always explain that, but it's that turmoil. That's that always controversy is pushed up first. Controversy is always right here, and good is all the way
In the back.
So it's a process to get a good message to the front, and it's always a struggle to keep that message in the front because it's always up against controversy. So what you do is important, and your music is important, and keep pushing your music forward. And we love it. That's why we have you here. We appreciate what you do. We appreciate your story. We appreciate you taking us all the way back to the beginning and bringing us all the way to the present where you are now.
Man, I appreciate y'all for making me go.
We see
the music is actually, it's in our DNA. It's something that is natural to us. And when you have a lot of chaos in your mind and in your world, you gotta think about the music that you're listening to. So if you listen to chaotic music, your life is gonna be chaotic. But if we listen to your music where it got some positivity in it, your life is gonna be more uplifting, and the energy is gonna be different, and it's gonna make you feel inspired. So we appreciate you for inspiring not only us but others out there.
And as promised, we will always bring you the best of the best stories, the best artists, and as from 100 CEOs, I'm Zeppelin.
Yes.
Empress.
Mr. LILSQU. I'm Scarface Tony. It's Johnny Depp with the blow, boy.
All right.
All right.
Till next time.
Cause I'm just trying to air it out. I'm just trying to air it out. I understand if I was copping nicks, but I'm just trying to take a stand and take a kneeling like I'm Kaepernick. Shit, I'm just trying to air it out. I'm just trying to air it out. I understand if I was copping nicks, but I'm just trying to take a stand and take a kneeling like I'm Kaepernick. Shit, I'm just trying to air it out. I'm just trying to air it out. I had a dream like Martin Luther, I'm Malcolm X. I'm Huey Newton, boy, I die about my respect. I'm Kevin Gates, I'm really real, I really will stand for mine, ready to die like I'm Emmett Till. Amazing still how freedom feels, like slavery still not a house, nigga, cause I'm still out here in the field. It doesn't matter, it's like fuck how you niggas feel. If lives matter, why the fuck is we getting killed? I'm Eric Garden, the face down, I can't breathe. I'm Central Plan, did I hang or did they sentence me? License to carry, only laddies hold to finish me. But every life got a story, what my ending be? I wasn't gon' curse, but in this verse, a nigga like fuck it. Public announcement to the public, this a touchy subject. But could I keep it real, or should I change the subject? It's profound and right now I see this prejudice. I'm out of line, but it's no time for the etiquette. A black killer black, okay, they cool with it. But a black killer white, they lock him up and hang him quick. But a white killer black, they raising funds and then acquit. I guess I'm Trayvon Martin off in the hood and shit. Looking like a suspect, nigga, so they gon' kill me quick. Break flash, eyes shut, nigga, and then a bullet hit. Please, Mr. Officer, tell my kids I ain't doing shit. Picture perfect, let me paint this vivid picture. See, there's a victim, and a mama holding tissue. Now all eyes on me, I guess I'm Tupac. Now niggas lying in the street, organized too much. First they say they want woke, now they say they want peace. Justice is real, cause it's just us smashing these streets. I'm Sean Bell, 50 shots on me. Yeah, I guess they used 2 clips on me. Damn, how they gon' plant a gun like Anthony Smith? Another young black dead, 2 shots to his shit. Squo chill, now I done had enough of this shit. Hands up, I surrender, knee to the back of the neck. Quick question, how the fuck I get shot in the back of the chest? I can't breathe, well stay still is what they often suggest. Now how the fuck you scared, nigga, when you the one with the vest? Taking all my tax money, supposed to serve and protect. But I can see if I was trapping out these burglar bars, or you caught me in the act of trying to burglar cars. No weapon in my possession, shit you murdering, boy. Should I stand up for my rights to let them silence me more? I'm just trying to air it out. I'm just trying to air it out. I understand if I was copping nicks, but I'm just trying to take a stand and take a kneeling like I'm Kaepernick. Shit, I'm just trying to air it out. I'm just trying to air it out. I understand if I was copping nicks, but I'm just trying to take a stand and take a kneeling like I'm Kaepernick. shit. I'm just trying to air it out. I'm just trying to air it out.
You know what? I like that. You can take away the kinda. How good was it?
You know me, I'll keep talking.
How does the playwright work for me? I feel like I got a process. Hey, hold on. I feel disrespect.
Whether they have, children or not, single parents or not, there's people out there that don't have children that still, have a world of things that they have going on.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to that next aspiring artist?
Yeah. So some advice that I would give is, I never in a million years would have thought